Welcome. Thank you for looking at this video. Today is September 24th, 2024. It's an important day because of two things. One, it's been 3 years, 7 months that Ukraine has been fighting the Russian invasion. It is also 33 years and 1 month since Ukrainian independence. Ukrainian independence is August 24th. And Putin did not select February 24th, 2022 by accident or by circumstances. He deliberately picked that day because he wanted to demonstrate something. There had been a big, glorious parade August 2021, August 24th, 2021, the 30th anniversary. And he wanted to show 6 months later that there would never be another one like that 6 months later. 6 months, 6 months. Yes, maybe he would have liked the military operation be over in a week, 3 weeks, whatever. But his plan was, from that time on, to arrange so that the next parade in Ukraine on August 24th, 2022, instead of Zelensky, it would be him, Heil Hitler. He would be reviewing the Russian troops and the Ukrainian traitors. And there are plenty of Ukrainian traitors. And there's plenty of Ukrainian traitors now, too, because of Russia. But there are plenty of Ukrainian traitors who would have joined in. But he didn't get that, and he's not going to get it. 2 days ago, Sunday, my family was very proud to pass by near the shell factory that makes artillery shells for Ukraine. President Zelensky was visiting Scranton on Sunday, on the 22nd. If we give bullets to law enforcement so that if murderers are on our streets, they can stop them, then that's what this shell factory is doing. It's making the bullets to attack and stop the Russian criminals. And we must remember that these Russians are not just one country fighting another. As some maroon said years ago when this started, oh, it's one European power against another European power. No, it's not. It's your neighbor being attacked by a criminal across the street. It's a police matter. The moral calculus is very simple. Your neighbor suddenly attacked by a murderer. What do? Oh, let's see. What do we do? Yes, you know what to do. And yet, I don't think I have to convince good, decent people that we are dealing with criminals. But I think it's important that we wake up to this attack, that we not fall asleep. We don't say, well, there's gangs in my city, in my neighborhood, and what can I do about it? That's it. Oh, let's give up. No. We have to fight. We have to pray and donate to help Ukraine. But as a wake-up call, let me go over once more, and I hope you're not tired of listening to this, what the Russians did to the cancer hospital, the children's cancer hospital in Kyiv. There was a short building, an old wing, and a taller new wing. And the Russians targeted the old wing, and a few minutes later, with another missile, targeted the new wing. That children's hospital is not in a crowded area where there could be other kind of infrastructure around. No, it was on a campus, a separate area from the rest of the city. It was isolated. Have you seen pictures of St. Jude's Hospital? It's on an isolated area. What would our reaction have been if two tremendous bombs were planted and blown up in St. Jude's Hospital here in America? So the Ukrainians were waiting for this kind of reaction, and they didn't get it. Biden's administration didn't say, okay, now you can attack the air bases where these planes took off with their missiles to attack a children's cancer hospital. No, no. Did Donald Trump say, oh, this is terrible? Or, let's give the Ukrainians everything they need, like he did once say that he would do that? No, he didn't say that. Did anybody in Europe say that? No, nobody said it. But let me end this video on a good note. The military situation has changed. I have not published a video in a while because I was holding on to what is really a changing situation. Number one, Ukraine is unconquered. Now, if you lose, you lose. But for Ukrainians, it's very, very emotionally and spiritually potent for them to be unconquered. The national anthem says, Ukraine isn't dead yet. And it won't be. Second, Ukraine has taken the war to Russia in Kursk. Now, some people might say that's just a show. It's not. First of all, on the home front, it has revived people's spirits and their hope. And it has engaged Russians in a struggle to take troops that they would use to attack Ukraine away and to try to push the Ukrainians out. And Ukrainians have been fighting the defensive war for 10 years. They won't be pushed out of Kursk. Again, Ukrainians, with their own homemade weapons, which they will continue to make, they won't just make one, okay? They've made dozens of these weapons, and they will continue to make more. They have struck Russian ammunition areas, not an isolated upfront ammo dump, but these are storage areas that hold months and months of Russian ammunition. Ukraine is continuing to deteriorate the logistics and their troops. They're sending in anything and anyone, including the kitchen sink, to fight in Ukraine. They're sending in sailors. Any sailors, the Russian ship's not working anyway because Ukraine has basically, without a navy, defeated the Russian navy. And so they're taking sailors and sending them into ground combat, into the trenches. Patriarch Sviatoslav of the Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church always says the following: Ukraine stands, Ukraine prays, Ukraine fights. Let me add to that confidently this: Ukraine wins. Thank you.